picture.
Yeah, yeet. Welcome back. No one's watching. I don't care. It's Guy. I'm playing Memory of Celeste again, and I just found the female full burst because, you know, mindless grinding is mindless grinding. So, let's go on with this random quest. My friend Robert's also here because no one cares.
I
Well,
don't
man.
know what he's doing.
Yeah, yeet. Well, we managed to get behind it without us noticing it. Let's get milking before it bolts away. So bad.
Oh, brother.
Oh, that's a heart mark. Oh my god, that is so bad. Perfect. Fucking
A 10 out of
yeets
10
away.
moment, fam.
Man, she the jittery one. Took her long enough to notice us. Alright then.
Yes, fam. I know I ate candy, but goddamn.
I'm talking about the full bus. Yeah, yeets. But yeah, no, again, because this is just me, I do slight, again, anyone who actually watches my video, which I know is gonna be absolutely no one, but I just do mindless grinding because, you know, it's just, something to do pretty much, which is, you know, I like to do it at least.
Ow, fuck.
I don't mind it as long as it's not like tedious grinding. With the yes, I'm going to bash on Borderlands once again because goddamn did I just hate Borderlands compared to all the other games I've played so far. But it's just like with Borderlands 3, not like when I say Borderlands, I mean Borderlands 3. Like grinding system, it was basically a simple fact of if you yourself were literally 2 levels above a fucking enemy, you get fucking 10 XP for crying out loud, which was fucking stupid and I hated it. But when you fight enemies 2 levels above you, they're hard to kill, and they only give moderate amount of EXP. Holy shit, I hated that about Borderlands 3. It was so goddamn annoying, cause it means you couldn't just, you know, have a good farming route because it would be useless in 2 levels. It was so stupid. I hated it, man. Unlike literally, basically, almost any other game that I've played. You know, Hollow Knight, you know, consistent geos. Code V and consistent haze, no matter the enemy type of ordeal. Other games, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, consistent EXP and you know, what was it? Like material drop, you know, stuff like that. But they all did it good. Meanwhile, fucking Borderlands 3 was like, oh, you're 2 levels above it? Well, you get no EXP now. Fuck you, Borderlands. Holy shit, did I hate that game. Oh, like, actually, though, I hated that game so goddamn much. Because, like, again, I'm fine with, like, needlessly grinding. I wouldn't even call it needlessly grinding, in, like, especially in, like, Code VN, because, you know, like, it was still, you know, fun, to say the least. Like, the grinding, like, sure, grinding gets repetitive, sure, but, you know, at least I can, you know, have a farming route instead of grinding. Even in fucking Control, for crying out loud. Control, which wasn't even supposed to be a leveling up Pacific game, had a better system than Borderlands 3. Like, oh my god, dude. And then if you really want to, you can just abuse just the system and just have a level 50 friend that already completed the game pretty much, that can just carry you. Which is like, oh, great. Like, seriously, man? I'm not even, man. Like, actually with this, no, I don't. Borderlands, like, if anyone is actually, like, watches these shoes, they will see just how much I bash on Borderlands, because it was, oh god, man. Like, again, if you love the Borderlands 3 game, that is your own, you are opinionated to your own opinion type of ordeal. But for me, at least,
to your own opinion.
yeah, sorry, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. You're entitled to your own opinion, you know. I'm not gonna say your opinion is, you know, wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying, in my opinion, you know, with all the other
Fuck it.
games, with all the other games I've played, I would say for right
That was the
now,
most trash.
yeah, for right now, Borderlands 3 was by far the most.
Oh.
I wouldn't even say trash. I would say mainly just the fact of it was the least enjoyable to play because it's just like the side quests were just tedious and boring and annoying. That's it. Like, I don't think I enjoyed a single side quest. The main storyline was honestly boring. Barely any character development because, again, it was another game where your character really isn't, you're the main character, but you're not the main character. Like, you're in absolutely no, you're in no fucking cutscenes whatsoever. I don't know why. It doesn't even take that hard to be in a fucking cutscene. Fucking Gold VN did it amazingly, and they actually had a custom system, so that's even slightly hard to implement. Unlike fucking Borderlands 3, where you just have 4 fucking heroes. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not that hard to do a cutscene.
Fam, you do realize it's made by the same guy who made the Colonial Marines and is Randy Pitchford.
I don't know that, but I'm just saying though, like, you know,
Well,
I would have liked
everything you're
it.
saying is because of him, though, fam.
Like, I would have liked it a better story that, you know, showed us more, at least, to say the least.
You're asking too much for Randy Pitchford, fam.
Okay, I know, but I am just adding about basically though like when I started my YouTube channel, that is still by far the most annoyingest game that I played. And honestly, the only reason I didn't stop playing it was just because, you know, money is money, pretty much, you know. It costed $60, so I might as well just get some videos.
Fam, I don't like Doom Eternal, and I spent almost $100 on that game.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of slightly forgot about Doom. That's kind of just like, it wasn't bad for me, I guess, but it also wasn't nothing to really talk about, really.
For me, fam, it's like, you know, if I don't like the game, I'm not really gonna play it, even if I.
Yeah. No,
like,
but
you know, like, I really did not enjoy it. As in comparison to the first Doom, where I was just like, this is my game.
Yeah.
Now it's literally suffering the same issue that I've had it with Metroid Prime 2, where it's just like, the first one was really good, the second one just like comes in, it's just like, it's not bad. But holy shit, is it nowhere near as interesting as the first one?
yeah, pretty much. Man, I don't even know if I really wanna title this a walkthrough. Really, I think I might honestly just title it another buffer video. I don't know.
A leisure stroll.
Yeah, I might, because I'm just, you know, casually grinding while obviously just talking to you and whatnot, which is honestly like kind of what I want more from like my personal YouTube channel. Like, I'm fine with like, you know, doing that campaign and stuff, but I kind of just, you know, I mainly just want to like either just talk about the game or talk about like other games, pretty much. But it's like,
you want to have more of a narrative in your fucking content.
Well, yeah, no, because the thing is, like, again, no one's going to listen to these videos at all, so I can really talk about whatever. But it really is like, you know, the thing is, like, the gaming industry, pretty much, that's already set in stone, pretty much. Like, honestly,
Not really, but yes, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, alright, sure. But like the gaming industry is like kind of set in stone for like walkthroughs and playthroughs for like me though, because, you know, like the gaming industry has kind of shifted towards, you know, oh yeah, you have to be good or you have to be like grandmaster type of ordeal. Like they seeing someone like Ninja who's like really good at like Fortnite or like, you know, stuff like that. type of ordeal.
Yeah, but those people tend to not last very long. Yeah, when was the last time you heard about Ninja?
Oh, the only reason I heard about Ninja was because someone else mentioned him. Like, I don't care about Fortnite.
When was the last time you heard about him?
Precisely. But the thing is, like, how a channel lasts, because don't get me wrong, every channel dies, obviously, but what makes a channel last is, like, personality, pretty much, you know? It's like, if you have that, like, lasting personality, pretty much, or it's like, they come for the game, but they also, come for you. But that's the thing is, like, that's also kind of like more of a Twitch. Yeah, but that's kind of more of a Twitch mindset, honestly, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
It really is.
Yeah.
But it's also funny too because, like, I noticed that, like, even though I don't stream very often, people still come to my stuff. So it's just like, for me, it's like, when I play games, people don't seem to come very often, but they come from my art, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they come from they come from the personality of my art rather than personally me, which I'm totally fine with that. But it's just kind of weird because, most people say, like, you gotta be bombastic and blah, and here I am. I don't even have any sound going on in my fucking chair.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yet I'm getting like a good, not like a good pull because I can only basically stream 2 days out of the week, my job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless I want to suffer.
Yeah.
But I'm not interested in that. But that's besides the point. But it's just like interesting, like I'm literally being quiet as shit and not saying anything. And yet my art is literally speaking for me in a weird aspect.
Yeah, but it's just like,
and I've had like several. I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
But I've had like several people whenever I do stream, and I don't say anything, or be really quiet, or just only comment on things, this with that, make you laugh, or was it very interesting, or I thought was really cool. People seem to really like that, and like they always say, I've had several people say that, like, you're like the most chillest streamer I've ever seen. Like, you only talk when there's something actually cool happening. I like that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, skill,
it's super fucking weird, because like I'm literally a hypochondriac in what is supposed to be a streamer.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's just like, I again don't really expect anything really. I'm just playing the games pretty much.
But I'll tell you what, I'm not really interested in looking at the analytics, but like, as far as like, people coming, it does motivate you. Like,
oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Yeah, no, it definitely does. It definitely would motivate someone. Don't get me wrong. Even I had that slight feeling in like the beginning, but then it's also like, like I'm kind of just doing whatever now, really. Yeah. Don't.
Sure, and that's what it should be. Is like, you're doing like literally what you want to do, because like that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I want to do, what I've always wanted to do for a very long time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I'm literally doing the one thing I've been wanting to do the whole time, and that is to show the progress of my art, and not just like, I mean, like, I've been showing my art for years now. But like, as far as like the progression, showing how I do things and stuff like that, I've always wanted to do that, and I never could figure out how, or had the proper equipment to show what I do and how I do it. And literally because of this, I'm able to do that now. And actually, I'm figuring out old tricks that I used to do on the iPad, because I actually recently figured out how to do this eye effect that I used to do, where I would draw 3 curved lines, but I would make it like look very shiny and optical, and put like little images inside of the eye. I figured it out finally.
Yeah.
It took me a year.
It took me years to remember it. It's fine. Yeah.
It's like I knew it was all screen, but I couldn't figure out what I did.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I'm kind of just doing whatever really right now. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna play whatever. It's like again, it's like I would say with Borderlands though, like back on like the Borderlands subject.
Yeah.
With the whole, oh yeah, no, I spend the money type of ordeal. It really just is the main fact of I didn't see the problem until like I didn't see the major
like,
problem
necked it.
until I basically finished the game pretty much.
You were neck deep in it.
Yeah, it's just like I kind of noticed. I'm like, huh, you know, it's just kind of a bit bullshit. And to be fair though, the ending campaign mission left a very, very bad taste in my mouth with that game, to say the least, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's similar in my aspect. It's just like, you know, I've only made it halfway to the game, and I'm like, I can't. What the fuck is the point of this? This is not fun anymore.
yeah.
Like, sure, everything's faster, but it's just like, you know, everything's faster in a not fun way.
Like I did also like honestly, like it's mainly like I slightly forgot about Doom, but it's also because, you know, it wasn't like as good. Yeah, it basically is forgettable. Yeah,
It's like in comparison to Doom 1, where it's just like, you know, you remember like literally every single fucking level because everything's like fucking like changing and being crazy and cool and bombastic, and just like the music is flowing. Like everything about the second game is just like, you know, I only heard like at least one score that was very interesting, and it was when you first go into the fucking getting the talismans, whatever the fuck they're called, and involving those Gorgorian chant guys. That was actually really cool. But then the guitar riff stuff is just like, you know, this is not the same. Like when you look at Doom 1 and look at Doom 2, look at their guitar riffs. Like you see how fucking frantic and just full of energy the first one is, whereas the other one is just like so goddamn subdued, so just not. It's not fun.
yeah.
Like it has too many slow moments involving the character to warrant anything good about that. And it's just really annoying because it's funny because the game is faster, but it feels fucking slower.
Yeah, yeah, no, I would say Doom was definitely a more of a forgettable game, which is why I probably don't mention it out that often until maybe like, until
now.
like the other one. Yeah, pretty much, and that's only because you are the one that brought it up. That's the reason why. I was like, oh yeah, I remember I played Doom.
I remember Doom. It was like a fucking month ago.
Yeah. No, actually no. It was more than a month ago because
a month or two ago, because it came out like in March, man.
Oh yeah, I guess. But that's like 3 months, I guess. But yeah, no, it's like yeah, it kind of was like forgettable to say the least. Like it didn't have.
That just tells you how fucking just not cool the second one game. Like, I don't get me wrong, there are moments that I in the game where it's just like, you know, it had potential and interest, and like there was some really cool set pieces and stuff like that, but it just felt like it was missing a lot of like cool, fresh, random shit, and that could be because of the levels I've so far encountered. Again, like I haven't finished the game yet to be really, you know, 100%. But I can tell you for a fact that the first half of the game is not as fun as the first half of this first game.
Yeah.
But apparently my brother's told me, he's like, the second half of the game is way better. I'm like,
of Doom Eternal?
Yeah.
Again, forgettable. That's all I really gotta say. It's a very forgettable game. Because it's something like, you know, like Hollow Knight and Code VN.
I think I know.
Like,
I think I know what the
forget
main
those
issue
two.
is with the game. It's too much like an Xbox 360 game.
I've never played an Xbox 360 game, so I can't.
I have, and I can tell you for a fact that it literally does feel like I'm playing an Xbox 360 game. Like it's too just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
In the wrong way, like, you know, because, you know, you can have fun dumb Xbox 360 games. I played them.
Yeah, you let me just mention one right there. Yeah.
that was a stupid and fun game. Stupid and
Yeah.
fun game. Um, but it's just like, you know, it just feels cheap. Like it feels like one of those really cheap Xbox 360 games, and I don't want to say it about that, but it honestly felt like that from the music, from the way the graphics look, from the way the environments are set up, the way the story is kind of like, you know, played out really weirdly. And the fact is, it's like, you know, the game is set in a way where it's like, you know, it's more of an arcade game than it was in the second game. I mean, the first game, because the first game it wasn't really so much of an arcade game. The second one is like, you know, you have to find all these like really weird secrets. Well, don't get me wrong, the first game had that, but the second game has it in a way where it's just like, you know, it has these like very arcade like elements to it, and it's just like this feels more like Duke Nukem or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not Doom. Doom is like hard hitting, goddamn way too fast for you even to think about shit going on. That kind of shit, and you die instantly all the time.
Yes.
Where not, well, I mean, yes, to bullshit, but mostly to shit that just like, you know, has a reason enough to kill you instantly. Whereas instead of just you know, just it being flat out bullshit. Which is another issue I have with the game, and the reason why I hate the multiplayer, because of the fact it's like, you know, what the fuck? Why is it literally a 2v1, 3v1? So for actually not even that. If you count the minions, it's literally a fucking 20v1.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh bro, you're the Doomslayer, you can kill them all. I'm like, this is so imbalanced, like unreasonably so. Like, you know, it's like, you know, make the fucking demons take more damage at the slightly, just a little bit, because obviously it's really hard to kill them at the same time.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like so fucking frustrating, and I'm like, I hate the idea is kind of cool, not gonna lie, but it's literally more balanced for the demons than the Doomslayer right now, at least when I played it. So it was just not fun, and I did not enjoy it, and I kept being the Doomslayer. I didn't even get a chance to be a demon, which is not fucking fair. Like, I know that, but that's the reason why, like, you know, like, why is it just one Doomslayer? Well, why can't it be two? Like, you know, I get it's supposed to be the idea of, like, you're the Doomslayer and you're killing all the guys, but the Doomslayer, but Doom in general tends to have these fucking weird multiplayer elements that it doesn't fucking even matter. It really doesn't fucking matter that if you're the Doomslayer or not. There's always the second person with you, and they just exist. That's it. They literally just exist. That's the second player always just exists. That's how it's always been in the Doom game. So why are you making this fucking just terrible ass multiplayer without really figuring out the balance semantics? Like, I get it, you can't figure out like all the fucking chips and tricks that some scumbags do, because, you know, people do that.
Yeah, obviously. People find distracts.
But the fact is, it's like, you know, right out the gate, I could not even fucking win. The Doom, like, literally the Doomslayer cannot win. In fact, if I looked at it, and there was a lot of people complaining about it too. Like how the Doomslayer cannot win, he can barely win, or cannot win.
Yeah,
Which makes it even less fair. And I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
And then there was the overcrowding of, you know, people wanting to play demons rather than Doomslayer, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Because I'd be all, I'm not gonna versus, like, I did pick the Doomslayer for first, but when I wanted to pick the demons, it's like, why are you constantly putting me with the, as the Doomslayer when I specifically asked to be a demon?
Yeah. But such is that.
Such as that. I mean, I am still gonna try and play it. It's just that, like, you know, It's kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yep.
And the
It left a tasteless
It left
taste
nothing.
it left it tasteless, yeah, pretty much.
I don't even remember what it tastes like.
Yeah, I completely forgot the game until you brought it up. Haha. Yeah,
I mean, with you, it's just like the Borderlands is just like, you know, fucking annoying.
yep. Cause it's like, if the grinding wasn't so bad, that's honestly was the main thing. Cause again, I'm fine with grinding. I literally grinded in Code VN for like, what was it? For like 2 hours straight, and died, and lost all of it. But here's the thing though, that didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth though, because you know, that was solely for one on me. Yeah, yeet. So that's already one thing, but it's also like, you know, the grinding never felt too out of place, really. It genuinely never felt too out of place, unlike Borderlands 3, which is like, yep, nope, I don't get this. Fuck this shit. Yeah,
It's like it's unnecessary just to find that one goddamn piece. It's like my brother enjoys that kind of stuff. Like I have no problem with that, but it's the same time just like when I hear him say like it took me days just to get this, I'm like, bruh.
what? Yeah, but yeah, it's just like,
It's like play the game. Like I mean, I get it. He's a numbers man. Like that's always him. But I'm not, and I could never.
yeah, go ahead.
But I could never be like, you know, I gotta grind this mission just to get this weapon. I've never been like that. I've always hated that concept. If I enjoy the mission, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I'll always look at the weapon if I like it from afar.
Yeah.
But I'm not that kind of person. Just like, you know, I gotta grind just to get this fucking like 1% drop weapon or 0.5% drop weapon. I'm that kind of person. If I get it, I get it.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, for me, I'm like a slight numbers person. I'm not even more of a numbers person. I'm actually just more of just like the grinder type of ordeal. Like, I just like doing like the kind of like the repetitiveness cut. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, it's just like, I will not lie. Let's say, no. What I mean, like, I'll mostly give an example of how I would have liked the Borderlands grinding system to be a bit more better. So basically, an enemy gives a set amount of XP no matter what. No, it will just give you a set amount of XP no matter what. Is what I would have preferred. But now, if you take something like, let's say, let's go with Code VN. If I killed a monster, I gained 100 haze. If I killed that monster again, I get 100 haze. And you know, now let's say I level up 2 times. Now the monster only gives me 1 haze. It's like, that was basically Borderlands 3 EXP in a nutshell, and that's why I didn't really like it.
I agree, that is bullshit because it makes no damn sense.
Yeah, pretty much. Unlike Code VN.
Like, have you heard of Pokemon?
Yeah, but it's just like, unlike Code VN, which again, oh yeah, this enemy drops 100 haze no matter what type of ordeal. You know, and you can gain more by using a skill, by having like a passive skill, but you can never gain less of it, is pretty much what I'm saying. But that wasn't with Borderlands 3. And honestly, if Borderlands 3 just had it a set. And here's the thing though, you needed more EXP. Like, you know, it's the classic, yeah, you need more EXP to level up the higher levels you go. Like, that every game does that. But the problem, though, is that they literally reduced the amount, like, significantly. It wasn't even half. It was significant. It was stupid, and I hated it. And the only way you could genuinely, you know, level up was by side quests. And again, if the side quests were maybe more tolerable, yes. But here's the thing, though. I was stuck on a side quest mini boss for like a good fucking hour, and it's just like, bruh, come on, like seriously.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
again, my brother doesn't mind that kind of shit. Like he's a grindy and numbers person, so I understand what you're talking about as far as being frustrated with the grind and stuff like that. Because for me, it's like, you know, I don't mind the grind because I enjoy doing the activities that are, you know, that helps me do the grind and stuff like that. Like say, for instance, Destiny 2. Like, you know, that's a grind, but you know, at the same time, it's just like, you know, you have different things to do in order to, you know, help you gain XP. So it's just like, you know, I'm not doing the same fucking thing over and over. Except with Mars, like I actually really enjoy that fucking area so goddamn much.
Pretty much.
Like I love the expedition protocol, so I will constantly do it until to the point where I'll get a headache.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, you know, fucking just like do different things, bro. Not the same fucking thing and being stuck on one boss because, like, you know, unless you're like doing something specific, yes, you will be stuck on the boss, but it's just like, you know, when it's stuck on a boss because of some bullshit reasons, well, what the fuck?
Yes, I only did it because of the XP, obviously. But yeah, no. But this is wrapping up to the 30-minute, and we will conclude this session. But don't worry, we will keep on talking about it because I don't know how many videos I'm going to make from this because I'm just that type of person. So yeah, but other than that, if you liked me and Robert just rambling on, talk about our own opinions, then you know. Maybe subscribe down below, but this might even become a more frequent content, honestly. But other than that, though, if you want to become a new Wanda, you can subscribe down below. But other than that, I will see absolutely no one in the next one.